In case you don't know, Kyle is a Jedi actually. He's force sensitive. So that means he's a Jedi, yeah. And his father was a Jedi, and in the previous game he was tasked with...
Better try not to attract too much attention.
And that's right, Kyle. He was tasked with killing a Sith, actually 7 Siths. And after he was done with that, he decided the life of a Jedi is not cut out for him. But so he threw away his lightsaber. He left it with Luke. He dropped everything, forget all the force powers, and now we're running with guns again, which is, I guess, better than having an amnesia. To explain why are we not using our force powers. Here again, the probes. One was broken over there. Interesting again, the probes are not patrolling anything, they're just here at the landing site, I guess it's the landing site. We just brought our ship over there, and they didn't spot that. Silly droids. No wonder the Empire is in shambles. We're gonna turn up the beeper in a moment, but first we're gonna get the big guns. This is a shared gun. Wookiee's bowcaster, lately seen in a movie, not actually as good as you might think in this game. It shoots these weird bolts that either... What's shooting at me? Oh, the turrets. They shoot these bolts that either ricochet off of the walls, or you can charge it up and shoot a cluster of it, but it spreads a lot, so it's not really as useful as you might think. Supposedly it's against groups of enemies, but the groups are really in such a lineup that it's as effective as you might want it to be. But if nothing else, it's still another gun that uses a different ammo, so it gives us more options. Right. So we're running without lightsabers now. We're gonna get it eventually, but not just quite yet. Oh my god, it's still on! Ow. Now it's done. Right. Let me tell you about the setup I'm running here, because that's some fucking shenanigans here. I've got 2 screens, which seems like being a massive hypocrite when you're running a channel that's named Free to Play. But it's fine. It's fine. The problem is, sometimes if you don't have appropriate application active, the recording software I'm using is gonna capture the other screen. Well, not exactly, it's gonna capture the aspect ratio of the other screen. Oh, stormtroopers. I'm gonna capture the aspect ratio of the other screen. So the picture is squashed and essentially unusable. He left. Great. Alright, I was supposed to show this one. A moment of concentration. God damn it, not good enough. It's really not a good gun. Captures the other aspect ratio. Why am I having a different aspect ratio? Well, because it's an old screen. The monitor is like 12 years old, and only recently I've acquired a panoramic screen. I acquired panoramic screen only lately because the other screen is still working fine. I'm not like the people who just run to the store to buy a new phone just because it was released. So there was no reason for me to change my screen. It was still running fine, everything was good. But in the midst of those 12 years of activity on my screen, someone figured out that it's a better idea to have your screen panoramic, which is more rectangular than square. I didn't care much for it. My screen was already running what's now called HD, which is 1280 by 720. Yeah, get security. God damn it. Firefight always interrupts my thought process. Sorry about that. Kind of surviving is important, so gotta cut off the higher function of brain. Well, maybe, well, that's not. What I'm trying to say here is that maybe the bowcaster is powerful, but I'm shooting headshots, so that's not a good measuring stick for that situation. The screen was working fine. It's running the HD, which is also a magnificent feat for consoles. Because you were running there's a lot to say about those screens. My first screen was of course a CRT key, as with everything. So, but it still has a resolution. You weren't so much concerned with resolution when you were running console games, because everything was looking like shit anyways, because it's a console game. Well, it's a console, and the games on the consoles were that. Oh, it's open. Fuck. Well, my blow things here. Never mind. The wrong left. Everything looks bad on the consoles. Made it. Yes. So, well, they know about us already. So nobody cared about resolution on consoles until they figured out that they can run 720, and it's HD, so it's something worth it, I guess. And that was a big deal, but it wasn't for me. My screen was perfectly fine with its HD, which might not be the full HD. That's very popular now, and losing popularity due to either super wide screens or 4K. Anyway, I didn't care about all the new shit, panoramic 720, because my screen could already run that. And really, it's not an issue of having your screen square or rectangular, it's an issue of it being just big. All you really need is big screen instead of lots of pixels, right? Like, that should go together. A lot of pixels take space, so you're gonna need a bigger screen for that. No, it doesn't matter if it's square or if it's rectangular. God damn it! I shouldn't get too used to that bowcaster. Does me no good. So just a bigger screen, a bigger screen. I didn't need a bigger screen. Well, not that I didn't need it or didn't want it, but had mine and it was running. Those crates explode, and if you, for some reason, there are just crystals and earth in it, and if you stand too close, it actually hurts you. It was fine, my screen was fine, but I tried to run some games like Revengeance and Dark Souls, and even Assassin's Creed were no longer running the square resolutions. So that was an issue, because they were letterboxing my assets. What the fuck am I saying? Letterboxing the picture and not using the full potential of my screen, which is ass, because they could put some information there. They're just fucking cutting it out, like fucking assholes. So so same with Dark Souls, same with Revengeance, same with other things. The things that no longer run in 4x3 or 5x4 or whatever. So I decided to get a new screen after 12 years. I think that's reasonable. It's not jumping on the bandwagon just because it's a new thing. And of course, since we're free to play here, we're not spending a lot of money on that. So I bought a cheaper one. Not the cheapest, but of course not the expensive one either. And I did a lot of research because I wanted to get the most bang for my buck. And it's never a problem to just throw money at the problem and buy yourself a screen that costs as much as an entire PC. I don't know which way to go. I don't know which way is the hard progress, but it's still gonna be blocked up. So Slow chases. Throwing money at this. Those are doors. It's not just a wall here. Do I have enough? Oh shit! They came in a little earlier than I was expecting. It's fine. They had a good plan, but I've got a good gun and aim, unlike them. Like, just keep approaching me. That's not why you have guns. You need to keep a distance. Find cover and stay behind it. What you're doing is dying to death. Unfortunately, they are hitting me. Die, please! Christ. Look at this fucker. Oh yeah, also the instruction manual. It says that you can break the enemy's morale. As the back here. And if you kill the officer, they're gonna run away. And apparently the guy was just running away there. So that's holds true. It's cool, it's a nice detail, but fuck. In case you didn't hear, Kyle said it's a tram station but no tram. So we're gonna have to find us a tram. But a cheaper one. Instead of spending more money on the screen itself than on the computer. Because, as I mentioned, it's not a problem to just throw money at it instead of getting most bang for your buck. And I was falsely advertised also, because the page I was buying it off of, it was a store's page but not the brand's page, said that it has this technology that makes the colors smooth and not like visibly graduating. Oh, chemistry. I could have looked in there and see the problem, but it's fine. We dealt. But it doesn't smooth out the colors. But when I connected this, oh, the events that went on. So I brought the screen, and my my graphics card that broke lately was an older one, which meant that it still had a VGA connector. So my old screen, oh my god, my old screen was still running on VGA because it didn't require anything else. It wasn't the full HD that you'd think you'd need better cables for. Good thing I went around. It was running on VGA, and my graphics card broke, or at least the VGA port broke, which meant that I had no vision. So I went around trying to get a new graphics card. Check me. Am I going the right way? I can't get up. Well, let's go this way so it's still on the ground level. Look at those fuckers. They're camouflaged so well, and I don't know why. Are they officers? Are they miners? They are shooting me. They have guns, so maybe they are fire forces in this mining colony. God, I'm doing so poorly right now. It's fine. Shit. It's over there probably. So I really didn't need to go here. Just wasted time. It's the situation, alright. My graphics card broke, and when I got the replacement, it didn't have VGA ports, so I couldn't plug in the monitor. So first off, I bought a cheap HDMI cable, and plugged in my small little TV into it to like get some. Those talks are a little detail worth listening to. They put it in, so let's just have it. Okay, damn it. Use the med pack. Use the everything. God damn it. Right. supply for the box, I think. Let's use another. Yeah, that's fine. And another. Oh, picked up too. Oh shit. It's fine. They have VGA port, so I bought the HDMI cable and plugged in my TV, which is the regular HD, I guess. The 720 things. It's capable of running that. And in the meantime, I bought VGA to HDMI adapter. So I plugged in the old. So once it came, I plugged in my own screen because it still has better resolution than my fucking TV. I think their dog has autism. We're not going in there. It irradiates things or something and melts the rocks that are in those shuttles. So, as indicated by the broken droid. So, I guess that's your tip. The droid is broken. Don't get in there. The supply. Let's get the supply. Plugged it through the adapter, and it was fine. It was running fine. But then I got the other screen, and I needed to connect it. So I thought that if I just plug it in with the HDMI, it will just automatically detect the input, because that's the only input going in. It didn't, and the buttons on the frame or whatever are not described, so they're contextual. They display, they act. How to say it? They do what the screen says they do in any given moment. It's fine, but not having anything at the beginning is kind of worrisome. So I plug it in, and it doesn't work, and I worry. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm checking for drivers. There is nothing there. I'm checking manuals. I'm checking fucking websites for help. How the fuck do I make it run? I don't press the buttons because they don't do anything so far. So what I do is plug the what's the cable? VGA back into that screen. I plug the HDMI adapter, VGA to HDMI adapter. I plug that into the computer, and then finally do I have a picture. Do I have some fucking vision? Now, not this way. Is there anything over there? Probably not. Wasting time. Great. That's it. I'm sorry. Plugged it in. I've got a vision. So fine, that works. So I tried to mess with the buttons on the screen, and finally I find the input method. Something that controls that. Oh my god, was that shit? Fucking, you'd think that if you plug your shit into shit, it would just work because it's the only thing that it's supposed to do, but it doesn't. And it's VGA, like it's a full HD screen, and nothing runs the nothing runs the VGA anymore, but they supply you with that. Oh, it's fine. Now with that broken, it no longer will irradiate this thing, so we're safe here. It should just work, and it doesn't. So I plug it in. I plug it in correctly now with the HDMI, and the screen has headphones jack and some shitty speakers. I was hoping I'll be able to configure it somehow that it will work as another set of speakers. And talking about speakers, what I've got is a 2.1 system with 2 speakers and 1 subwoofer, of course. But I also have an old pair of speakers which I plugged into the other socket or whatever. And thanks to that, I've got 4.1 surround. We gotta jump on that shuttle. So see, it wasn't I had a thing that wasn't broken, it was working fine, and I was able to utilize it again instead of buying 4.1 stereo surround, saving money and shit. So the screen. What was I saying? Plugged it in. Right. It had a jack and the shitty speakers I was hoping to configure as another speakers, and plug my, or at least plug my headphones in, so I don't have to mess with the current speaker set, because plugging in headphones is problematic. It causes problems. It can cut off an entire speaker off, like cut off an entire speaker. Like something is pressed in and it short circuits, and the sound doesn't go through. And so that's how it works now. I was hoping I'll be able to avoid that, but I can't. Right, we're in this tunnel now, so we'll go into that next time. I'll try to continue the amazing story of my screens later on.